Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. So today we're taking a look at who is thinking about you and why. As always, please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So it's not necessarily all completely going to resonate for you, but also it might not even be a romantic type reading, okay? Although for some of you it absolutely can be, all right? Okay, so you've got Capricorn and Virgo, so heavy on the earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign who is thinking about you heavily at this point in time, okay? Who else is thinking about Leo and why? Who else is thinking about Leo and why? I'm hearing Pisces. Someone's dealing with a Pisces. Who's thinking about Leo and why? Oh, a little bit of resistance there that's coming through for you guys. Who's thinking about Leo and why? Who's thinking about Leo and why? For whatever reason, this deck has decided to go all silent on us. Okay. Air and Cancer. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or a Cancerian, of course. See with this air energy, I'm getting the message about a perception. There's also logic, ideas. It's definitely thoughts and communication, intellect. But it can also indicate conflict as well. Now, I'm wondering if there has been a conflict here that you might have had with an earth sign, and it's like that this person is thinking about their perception of the situation and then your perception of the situation. And if that is the case, Leo, then you're dealing with an individual who is really quite fair-minded in that way, because it's someone who is capable of seeing both sides of the story, both sides of the coin. They are capable of seeing the opinions of others, okay? I mean, so yeah, you might well be dealing with a Gemini as well, you know? With this Cancerian energy, though, I'm getting the message that someone doesn't want to let something go, okay? It's like we've got an individual, and it could be a different individual from the one I've already described to you, Leo, okay? You could be dealing with multiple people, but someone within the equation is basically stuck on their feelings of the situation, and it's like they're using their feelings as the truth of the situation rather than looking at the evidence of the situation. Does that make sense? So it's like, say for example, if someone has become upset, that's literally the only thing that they're thinking of right now, okay? And they're not able to see outside of their own hurt feelings, okay? And then you've got another energy, a really different energy, who is more sort of like the voice of reason here, and they're like, do you know what, actually I can see from Leo's point of view, I can see from that other person's point of view, I can see all of it, I can see both sides of the coin, both sides of the fence, whatever, okay? So I do suspect, Leo, that you've got a couple of individuals here that are thinking of you at this point in time. Yeah, Pluto underneath that Cancerian energy. Yeah, Pluto tends to magnify everything that it touches. And if you've got someone who is really stuck on how they feel, and they're not letting go of that for anything, that's what's becoming magnetized. That's going to become a real problem real quick. Okay. I do suspect, Leo, that you've probably got an individual around you who is trying to act like a peacekeeper between yourself and someone else, and that someone else is the one that is not able to let go of their tight grip of how they feel. Okay. I'm hearing unreasonable as well. So yeah, this other person is trying to be the go-between between yourself and this unreasonable person. Someone's got it in their head that you've offended them. Okay. I mean, we'll find out more when we start pulling your tarot. Okay. We will find out more. Right. Let's just tidy this up a wee bit. Okay, who's thinking about our Leo collective and why, please? What is going on with this energy? Who is thinking of Leo and why? Who's thinking of Leo and why? Who's thinking of Leo? I'm getting patronising. Someone's accusing you of patronising them, Leo. Oof. Eight of Cups. First card out, Eight of Cups. Yeah. And the Chariot, there you go. Major Arcana for a Cancerian. Super, super strong on the Cancerian energy for you read, Leo. Eight of Cups and the Chariot. So who's thinking of you? Either a Pisces or a Cancerian. We suspect strong Cancer energy. Or I mean, even if you're not dealing with a Cancer, it's just someone who has Cancerian elements almost to them. Okay, it could be a Cancer rising or a Cancer moon as well. But basically, I feel that this person's being highly manipulative, Leo. Okay, listen, I'm not going to bullshit anybody. I'm not going to sit here and use flowery language and beat around the bush. But also I won't actively seek to offend either, okay? So I'm just gonna give it you as straight as how I'm seeing it. This person is playing games with you. They are giving you the silent treatment. And the reason why they're doing this, Leo, is because they've got it in their head that that's gonna upset you. Okay. Now what they fail to remember is, while they are stuck on their feelings, and on this particular occasion their quote-unquote hurt feelings, while they're stuck on that, they fail to remember that not everybody feels the way that they do. Okay? You do not feel the way that they do. The third energy, the respectable energy that we also picked up for you, the go-between in between you and this suspected Cancerian, they don't feel the way that the Cancerian or suspected Cancerian person feels. Okay, and that's what they tend to forget. It's like not everybody feels that way. And it's only really them that are hyper fixated with that Pluto energy. They're hyper fixated on how they feel, and so they're trying to use that as a weapon against you. They're clearly trying to give you the silent treatment here, Leo, okay? And they're thinking in their head that you're going to go running after them when they give you the silent treatment. Hanged Man and Temperance as their reasons why they're doing this. The reasons why is because they're trying to shift your perspective. And I'm feeling into their ways of thinking, feeling and doing things. Very, very manipulative energy. Clarify the Hangman with Temperance, please. Clarify the Hangman with Temperance for this person's reasons why they're thinking about Leo. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So they're like, if I don't take any action, then Leo is going to come running. You can see that for yourself. Look, I'll just switch out camera angle so that you can see that. Okay. They're playing games. They're playing games, yeah. King of Wands in the reverse position. And a Page of Wands as well. It's childish, very, very immature behaviour. Whoa. Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords. Do you know what, Leo? This person is actively watching you from behind the scenes. You've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of that deck. This person has convinced themselves that you're going to play along with their game, that you're going to do as you direct them to. They're watching you from behind the scenes here to see if their silent treatment is having an impact on you. So they've got this like set, oh God, that's a horrible message. They've got this set script in their head about how this is going to play out. They've got it in their head, you're going to say X, Y, Z, and then they've got pre-planned their response. Really surprised the Devil energy hasn't come out, because it feels very much like they are trying to be your puppeteer. And that's how this energy is reading to me. This person has issues of jealousy. King of Wands in reverse to the Nine of Wands. Now, either they are directly jealous of you, or they're jealous of the attention that you get, or you've done something in their direction that you never would have thought for a single second would have been quote unquote offensive. And yet, they're sitting over there in the corner with these hurt feelings, thinking of all these ways of how they can manipulate you. And you're like that. I didn't have a fucking clue that what I did was offensive in their opinion. Like, never had a clue. With the King of Wands coming out in reverse with the Nine of Wands, it says that basically, Leo, you're going to have to put up firm boundaries with this person. Okay. Put up firm boundaries in front of their manipulative behavior. Alright. Make it immediately obvious to this person that them being manipulative is not appropriate, it's not acceptable. And if they're wanting to give you the silent treatment, if they're wanting to play childish games like that, then quite frankly they can stay the fuck away. Because this is not appropriate for adults to be behaving in this way. You would expect this kind of behavior from maybe an 8-year-old who you've had to tell them no. Okay. This individual is having a temper tantrum. As clear as day. And they're sitting there watching you to see if them giving you the silent treatment has affected you. That is so utterly pathetic and childish. It is unfucking believable, this energy. And I'm actually getting really annoyed on your behalf. Because you shouldn't, nobody should be putting up with that. Or for anyone. Not a bloody chance. That is ridiculous. Nine of Wands and the Tower. This is coming out in their actions. This is what they're going to do. This is a very destructive individual, Leo. When this person doesn't get their own way, they literally explode. Well, I shouldn't say literally. But you know what I mean. This person is about to lose their ever-loving shit. For real. For real. And the worst of it is, Leo, whoever that person is, they're convinced that they're in the right. That's the worst of it. They're absolutely convinced that they are right and that everyone else is wrong. Energy at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of coins. This could be a member of your family for some of you. This could be like a sibling rivalry or parental rivalry, or do you know what I mean? A jealous aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever. 9 of cups. The 4 of cups. This could be an ex. For some of you, this could be an ex that is heavily thinking of you. And why are they heavily thinking of you? Because they're thinking of ways of how to get back at you. They're probably putting on this huge show, this huge facade. Everybody, look at me, look at me, look how wonderful I am, look how happy I am. Look how perfect I am, look how beautiful my life is. They're overcompensating for what's actually going on. The truth is, Leo, this person is never going to be satisfied with anything, ever. This 10 of coins, 9 of cups is very short-lived. Really, really short-lived. And it's very possible, Leo, that in actual fact, you're the one who is in the 10 of coins, 9 of cups energy. For real, for genuine. And they're observing that and trying to overcompensate and put on their own show, because remember, they're watching you. Oh my God, so they watching you. Like I said, I'm surprised the devil energy hasn't come out. This individual is absolutely obsessed with everything that you're doing, Leo. And I mean that. They cannot let it go. Whatever it is. They cannot let it go. Watching you create a life that is beautiful. Some of you are, I'm hearing, incredibly good artists as well. So, for example, if you're putting your artwork or your creations online, like Facebook, Instagram, you name it, okay, that there's so many out there these days. It's crazy how many different types of social media are out there now, isn't it? But the point being, if you're putting your creations out there to share with the rest of the world, which I highly suspect some of you are doing, they're going on your pages and sort of trying their best to pick fault in what it is that you've created. Even though, if they were to try and attempt what you're doing, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't even know where to start. Yet they're quite content to sit there and basically try and pick holes in what it is that you're doing. Yeah. That's how deep this runs. So, I'm going to clarify that tower. And we'll see if we can jump ahead of what this person's plan is. Because if we can get you that information, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And you can start taking precautionary measures, 9 of Wands, so that this tower energy is going to have minimal impact on you. Okay, clarify this tower, please. What's going on with this tower? Thank you. The 10 of Wands. They're going to try and make things as difficult as possible. Can we have specifics for Leo? How are they going to try and make things as difficult as possible? Okay, something to do with your money. Do you see what I mean? Just feeling that devil energy strong. There you go. The devil and the Ace of Cups. Boom. There's the obsession. It's right there. So what are they going to do? 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Well, the first thing that they're going to do, Leo, with this tower, because they are throwing the dolly out the pram now, okay? They're literally about to have the biggest temper tantrum that they've ever had. They're going to try and complicate things for you when it comes down to your finances. And the way that I'm hearing that they're going to do that is through your reputation. Okay, so again, if you are out in like the public, or if you've got like a work page that is public, there's going to be fake reviews, for example, that is left, and it's that person. Okay, they're using an alias, they're using a fake account, leaving you fake reviews, trying to damage your reputation, trying to damage the way that other people see you, basically. Okay, so that's the first thing. But again, that's not even smart, okay, because that is easily, like you can easily prove these days that reviews, those particular reviews, are fake. Like, it's so easy to prove that, right? So they're not as smart as what they think they are, okay? And bear in mind, they're acting largely on impulse, and also they're acting in a spiteful manner through their hurt feelings, through their emotions. So again, not very smart, because everybody knows anger makes people stupid. And that's the place that they're coming from. So they're about to make a lot of mistakes through their own little temper tantrum. Okay. The other thing that they're going to do is try and make you jealous. Devil, Ace of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is the overall energy. Again, that's come out twice now. I'm hearing that they're going to lie. So again, potentially trying to further damage your reputation through lying. So if this was someone that you left, they're telling everyone that they left you and not the other way around. Okay. And then there's definitely something to do with your finances or your workplace. Definitely. So say if you've got a day job someplace, they are going to try and contact your boss or your supervisor or your manager, saying this, that, and the next about you. I'm also hearing an accusation of drug taking as well. Okay. What else for Leo and the person who's thinking of Leo at this point in time, please? Who's thinking, oh, Jesus fuck. Snake. Now that's a lot. That's like half the deck that's come out, Leo. The first one is the snake. Now in Lenormand, the snake is literally a snake. In Lenormand, it is not about regrowth and regeneration and shedding of the old skin. No. In Lenormand, which this is, the snake is somebody that you need to be aware of. It's someone very two-faced. House. Someone who's close to home. Mice. Cross to bear. Nibbling away at you. Pick, 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 pick. Poking holes in everything that you do. And up until this point, Leo, you felt like you had no other option but put up with this bullshit. That's why it's a cross to bear. The key in the book. Keep your cards close to your chest. Keep your plans a secret. Keep your plans under lock and key. Also, I'm reading this as some kind of evidence as well. Because remember, your key can lock things away in secret and keep things secret. And your key can also unlock. With the book, it's knowledge, power, information, research. Keep evidence of everything, Leo, because you're going to need it. And keep it secret that you're gathering evidence or you have evidence. Keep that secret until you need to use it. Okay? the ring and the whip. So you've got cyclic energy, repetitive energy, but it's also a promise and a message of eternal with the whip, which is punishment. This person, when I said that they were a destructive individual, I meant it. They have always been destructive, and they will always be destructive. And eventually, Leo, this person is going to destroy themselves. Clouds. Things being confusing, things being difficult. They're saying these clouds will pass. This person is literally like a black cloud. Everybody is miserable when they're in the vicinity of that person. So you're not the only one that this person does this sort of thing to. Okay. What else does Leo need to know, please? Oh. There is a third party. You're the love of my life. And I'm battling inner demons. That might be something that they said to you. Okay. Again, if it's not romantic, then it would be coming from a person who is claiming to love you. But their love language is really, really toxic because they're such a bitter, bitter individual. They've got serious problems here, Leo. Serious problems. And the thing is, that's someone who doesn't deal with their problems. They blame everyone else for their problems. And thus it becomes everyone else's problem. That's usually the way that it goes down with destructive people. What else for Leo, please? What else for Leo? Okay. Right, so you've got initials U, N, J, and then that's it for your initials. And then you've got loyal, independent, witty, and supportive. I feel that these are your qualities and affectionate. Yeah, it's not their qualities. It's definitely not. These are the qualities that they admire, although they wouldn't admit it. But they admire these qualities within you, and they wish that they had these qualities for themselves. Supportive, affectionate, witty, independent, and loyal. You're literally everything that they're not. And that's why they're heavily thinking of you. Wow. Okay. Bit of a strange one there for you, Leo. But yeah, that is what I have for you. If this reading has helped you, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That's going to help to keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push out the message to others who are needing it as well. Okay. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then you can place your booking on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.